Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris Man. As always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. I had some people ask me, because the last video I had posted was my birthday video, which was last Saturday, and 4 days, 5 days went past, and you guys didn't hear from me, and some people got concerned. Are you okay, Morris Man? Because normally every couple of days you post stuff. And my response was, I've been busy working on DVD bundle number 20, which is 30 songs for only $38. Now, if I were to tab each of these songs individually for you guys, because I do have a tabbing service, $15 a song, 2-song minimum, that would be $15 times 30 songs, which would be $450. And you guys get this only for 38 bucks. And that's shipping and handling included inside the United States. So I'm going to give you a list of the songs, even though they're listed down here. I'm going to go by song per song. And I'm explaining why these songs make this list. Because this is a great value. This is like $1.20 a song or something to that effect. And where can you get that? So I'm going to give you the list. They come in 3 DVDs. DVD number 1, Billy Ocean Love Song. I love that song. When I hear that song, it reminds me of one of my brothers, because he kind of resembled Billy Ocean as far as his physical look and kind of his mannerisms. Really smooth and suave. A really hard song to tab if you don't have the sheet music and get the voicings right, because that's what I try my best to do when I give you guys the lessons, is to give you the voicings that are close to the record. And this one is right on the money, and it's some pretty interesting chords, so it's a great song. And long story short on this song, I was watching the video for it, the music video, and for some reason looking at that video now looked like it was recorded or done 2 years ago, when that song is almost 20 years old now. But when you guys get a chance, check out the music video for that song. I like it because it's a musician's appreciation video, because the video was him singing and the musicians in the background playing, and still of these storylines that are kind of ridiculous and just kind of ridiculous, But anyway, let me get back. Number 2, Billy Ocean, Caribbean Queen. Now, what's interesting about that song is when Billie Jean by Michael Jackson came out, it had that kind of a unique syncopation. Dun, 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 dun. And the first time I actually heard that syncopation was in a song by The Doors called Riders of the Storm. Check it out. It's the same syncopation. Dun, 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 dun. So that's why I chose that song, because it's a really nice song. Number 3, Billy Ocean, When the Going Gets Tough, the Toughs Gets Going. Number 4, this is one of his first songs when he was seriously funky R&B. Then he went pop and made a good transition. One of those nights you feel like getting down. And the guitar part in there is pretty unique as far as the voicings and also the timing, Sorry, I got popcorn in my mouth. And also the timing of that lick, because it's not on the one. It's kind of Anna. One Anna is Anna, because when I first used to play it, I'm like, I started too soon. And then I sit and just listen to it, because, sometimes, I got to force myself just to sit down and listen to it, because I'm like, I think I already know it. It's like, no, listen to it. So I listen to it, and it comes in on Anna instead of on the one, which is kind of interesting. Okay, number 5, Pick Up the Pieces, one of his recent songs. I love Billy Ocean stuff. That's why I included 5 Billy Ocean songs. Number 6, the Blackbyrds, Flying High, off my favorite album, City Lights. I just did a cover of actually City Life, the title track on my channel. Donny Hathaway, This Christmas. Very unique song, chords are just, you can't pick that up by ear. I tried, I'm like, no, I'm not right. So I had to get the sheet music, so that's right. Earth, Wind and Fire, Fantasy. A lot of movement, so it's definitely good to have that in your repertoire, because all of my Earth, Wind and Fire songs, with the exception of one, I play from the sheet music, because a lot of that stuff, if you don't play from the sheet music, you're going to miss out on some of that stuff that's going on in the song. Number 9, Gregory Abbott, Shake You Down, one of my most requested songs that I've done. And when people first used to ask me to do that, I'm like, it's kind of busy. I just ain't got that kind of time to do this for free. And it ain't about the money, but it's like, that's 2 hours of my day that I got to give away for free, and I just don't have it, you know, unfortunately. So it's been included. The chords are from the sheet music. I didn't try to, you know, wing this one because there's some songs you just need the sheet music, you know, it makes it easier. And number 10, Imperfeito, featuring Nile Rodgers, and I guess the name of the song is Gota Quest. And you got to hear this song. I mean, Niles is just a monster on rhythm. And he's actually equally a monster on lead, but he just rarely ever does that. But when he did Savoir Faire, he let the world know, hey, I can do lead. I can do lead extremely well. But that's just his forte. He like rhythm like myself. I can do lead, but I just like rhythm. You know, but this is definitely a song you want to check out because two artists you need to really kind of, I guess, study to be a good rhythm guitar player. Nile Rodgers and Chic, and also James Brown stuff. You know, those guys, because I did some James Brown stuff in here. Those guys are just awesome as far as their rhythm and their unique voices. Disc number 2, speaking of James Brown, Lickin Stick. James Brown, Mind Power. Keith Burrows, former, or should I say, used to be, originated from Chicago, but he passed away in, I think, the late 80s. His mother was, I think, a pastor, and she also got into politics. But Keith Burrows was a really great talent, you know. It's just sad that he died the way he did. Died very young. You Know You Want to Be Loved. I love that song. And the chords are really nice. Rawls, Groovy People. The OJs, Keep On Loving Me. OJ's Living for the Weekend. Number 7, Yo J's Over Your Shoulder. This is one of their early songs. OJ's Where Did We Go Wrong? Sade Every Word. Sade Feel. Sade Still in Love with You. Curtis Mayfield, Pusherman. Years ago, I used to try to play this song. I'm like, I'm playing the chorus, but it's definitely not the voicing that the guitar player did in the song. And that's one of those songs where the guitar lick covers or carries the tone. So you want to get this right, you know. And I got the right chorus. I got the right voicing. It's lined up perfectly with the recording, the original recording. So you definitely want to check that out because a lot of people don't play that song the way that the guitar player played it on the record. And there are some songs you can kind of do your own variation and get away with it. This ain't one of them. You know, if you don't play like they're doing on the record, it's going to sound totally off. So I was quite proud to have put this one in the collection because it's a great song. Curtis Mayfield, Moving On Up. Toni Tine, Fall in Love. Reason why I picked this song because Toni got that old school flavor. Those guys can play. They're not relying on one-hand samples and loops and all that other stuff. They play. You know, so you definitely want to check this song out. James Brown, Get on the Good Foot. Again, the reason why I pick a lot of James Brown stuff because it helps you build your rhythm. Also, James Brown guitar players have some very, very, very unique guitar voices. They don't really play bar chords. They play like three chord notes or chords, you know, and they're not bar chords. Number 5, More P's. A perfect example of that. Well, I'm not going to go into the voicing or show you or tell you because you can get that on the record, on the cover. But More P's got a very unique voicing. You know, what the guitar player does on that song, which is what I do, it's unique. It's something that I would have never done as a rhythm guitar player. That's why it's good to play other people's stuff to develop different techniques that they have done incorporated into your playing. You know, so number 6, Maxwell, Fortunate. Didn't know that was written by R. Kelly. R. Kelly's been all over the place writing wise. Number 7, Maxwell, Ascension, I believe that's how it's spelled, Ascension. Really nice song. I actually love the bass line to that song. Number 8, Lynn Collins, Think, which is, of course, produced by James Brown and the JB's played on it. Before I even heard this song, first thing, a sample that I heard was It Takes Two by, what's the guy? I Want to Rock Right Now. Rob Bass. Yeah, Rob Bass. He sampled portions of that song and it became a million record seller. And it's funky. Actually, the original song is funky by Lynn Collins. And I do the voicings that the James Brown guitar players do to the T. Number 9, Wilson Pickett, In the Midnight Hour. I love Wilson Pickett stuff. So there you go. There you have it. There's 30 songs for only $38. That includes shipping and handling. It'll go out next business day. Well, with tracking. Also, you know, you get the tracking information, you know, with the day that it leaves here, the day it shows up on your doorstep. My PayPal information is right down here. So once you send payment, I'll send you email saying I receive your payment, and your DVDs will go out the very next day with tracking. Also, these are MP3 files, so you play it on your PC, not on your DVD player. If you got a Mac, I don't really suggest you buying this because Macs are kind of iffy. Half the time they won't read other files. So, you know, that's why I forewarn you guys. And I always, you know, recommend if you're a Mac guy, and nothing wrong with that, also have a good idea to have a PC in your house for things that you can't read on your Mac. You know, it's just, and you can get, you know, a PC for $60 off eBay. All of the PCs that I use now to do whatever I do, I got off eBay for under $80. You know, I don't believe in overpaying. I don't have a problem with paying for things that are value at what I'm paying. But if I can get it for a much cheaper price, and not that I'm trying to be cheap by no means, but it makes no sense to give somebody an additional $80 or additional $200 because I'm gonna share the story right quick. See how much time I got. Okay, I'm gonna share the story with you right quick. I purchased a new telly off of eBay, not brand new, but another to my addition, and I bought it because of the color, seafoam green. You know, it's hard to find that. So it came today, and I paid what, $275 for it, $56 shipping, so it's over $300. It came today. 5 minutes into taking it out the box, I knew I was going to be packing it back up and sending it off. And here's the reason why. I've been playing guitar for over 30 some years, and I know a little bit about the brands and, you know, the quality of them. And basically what this guy did was, and then he put Fender on the neck instead of, you know, what Squier was, which I didn't care. Basically what he did was he sold me a Squier bullet. Squier bullets are the lowest of the Fender family chain, food chain. They're the cheapest guitars you can buy from Fender. I don't mess with them because they're garbage, you know, and he didn't mention that. You know, I thought it was an Infinity like the white one I got. So it got here today, jack action all fucked up, real high, you know, and I'm like, and then it was real light because I'm comparing my Infinity to that one. I'm physically holding them both up. My Infinity got some weight to it. I love the neck on that thing. I get a bullet neck because that's why I was able to realize it was a bullet, because of that shitty ass neck on there. And I'm like, dude, I could go to Guitar Center all day long and get a brand new bullet for $199. So why the fuck am I gonna pay $250 for one from you, used? You know, so I'm like, dude, this is going back tomorrow. And he emailed me back, so you know what, it do got all these extra stuff as far as upgraded pickups. I don't give a shit about that, because if it doesn't feel good to play, you could have $10 million worth of pickups on there. It don't make me a difference, because the bottom line is it got to feel good to me first and foremost. If it doesn't pass that test, anything else regarding it is useless to me. I don't care what pickups you put in there. And it's interesting because me personally, there's nothing wrong with the Fender pickups that I got in my Squier. I love them. I mean, that tone is just great. It matches up with just about any guitar on the on record. You know, so I'm like, why try to fix stuff that's not broke? You know, there's some people that got their own preference, but I'm like, the people that make these guitars are professionals at it. Here I am, an amateur ass dude, and I think I'm gonna go behind them and redo what they've done. It's an insult. It's ridiculous, but to each his own. But you know, I guess the moral of this story is, you know, he tried to pass it off as a higher end guitar when it was the lowest end piece of garbage, and he getting it back tomorrow. Because I emailed him, said, look, dude, this is going back to you tomorrow. You know, this doesn't meet my standard. I've been playing for over 30 years, and it ain't as far as, you know, the price of, because Jay Tercy guitars I can get for like $150, and they play like they $300-400 guitars. So it's not always necessarily what the guitar costs, it's how the guitar is made. You know, and I took a gamble, but I'm getting my money back. You know, but it's just interesting that he took a hot low end guitar that only cost $199 brand new, throw some pickups in it that didn't need to be put in there, and then think he's gonna get $250 plus shipping and handling, which is over $300. It's ridiculous. But you know, till next time, take care. But again, DVD bundle number 20, 30 brand new songs Only $38. That includes shipping and handling inside the United States. My PayPal information is right there. Once you submit payment, I'll tell you I get your money, and then I will send it out the next day with tracking. Till next time, take care. Thanks for watching. And all the songs are listed right down here in the subject line, all 30 of them.